All right. All right, welcome students. When you hear that song, you know what it is. It is Friday. It is a fantastic Friday. You might have noticed I'm in a different location, but it kind of looks the same. I am here at MBMS, room 41. It's kind of bizarre. I'm starting to clean up my classroom. I will be moving classrooms, so I have a lot of work to do. So while I was here, I thought I might as well shoot a video here in room 41. There's a lot of echo in here with no one else being in here besides me. It's super bizarre to look back at my agenda. You just can't quite see. It says March 13th on it. It's like a time capsule. Vocab, set up notebooks. I look over here, the weights from our windmill project, how much weight each one lifted for each period. Song of the day, 25K pyramid. I guess that works still. It says March 13th over here as well. I have my Costa's level of thinking that Mr. Z's TA made for me. So wow, this is kind of bizarre. But here we are here at New Brighton. This will be the only time I shoot a video here probably. I will only be shooting next week in MBMS remote because my brother is coming down from Oregon to quarantine with us. And so the last week of school, I will have a video every day, but it'll be outside, something fun to see. So anyway, get this word copied down. We are May 28th, 2020. This is week 9. I guess it makes more sense from your perspective. 9. Day 4 of distance learning. Oh, wrong day. It is May 29th. Sorry. Gregor Mendel. Gregor Mendel was an Austrian monk who discovered the basic principles of heredity through experiments in his garden. Mendel's observations became the foundation of modern genetics and the study of heredity. So your work this week is a quick chapter about him and heredity, and I'll just talk real quickly about his pea plants just to get a gist of the story. Anyway, he had pea plants that he planted, and he noticed that there were certain percentages of white flowers and purple flowers. And through a scientific method that he did, he was able to find out what that ratio was. If I crossbred a white with a white, or a purple with a purple, or a purple with a white, he was able to find out the chances that cross, that breeding would result in a purple or white flower. And he figured out that there are recessive genes and dominant genes. Didn't really know a lot of them. He didn't know any of the mechanic of how it was actually happening inside the DNA and the alleles, but he knew something was going on. He was able to figure out the ratios, which was really cool. So ahead of his time, we call him the father of genetics. And it's also really fascinating that he was a monk, a religious monk, and was doing this science that was a little bit controversial in a way. So pretty cool. Really big fan of Gregor Mendel. You might see him in some trivia questions later on in your life and be like, Gregor Mendel, I remember that from distance learning, MEMS, 6th grade, Mr. Webb. And it could be like your Slumdog Millionaire moment when you win $1 million. All right, so like I said, it's really bizarre being here. It is a beautiful Friday in the sense that it's Friday. The weather's not great. I also came on campus to help Mr. Domo with a project. We're all done. After this, I'm going to go to Home Depot and pick up a little wagon for my tractor. Mr. Z this morning won the 6th grade bingo trial for the staff to see how it worked. So he got to choose his prize, and he chose he wants to mow my lawn. So that's awesome. Please mow it. It needs to be mowed. It's fun on the tractor. I might do a little bit of that today. But yeah, Mr. Z, come and mow my pasture anytime you want. Anyone can. It's so much fun. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. This was really fun to be back in my classroom, but also kind of weird at the same time. I miss all of you being here. And like I said, I'm moving classrooms, so I'll probably be in room 37, which was kind of the room we went to when it was the power outages. We were in 36, but it's the same setup. And just all these empty desks is bizarre. I've said that 3 times, but I can't really quite get over it. All right, have a wonderful weekend. We have one more big week of work next week, and then we'll have some fun the last week of school.